This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rock and Roll English. Episode number 364, baby. And we have an absolute corker, an absolute blinder. A brilliant episode where I talk to the Hellraiser about going to the gym, okay? Because there is some context needed in this episode. So the Hellraiser and I recorded this in my car with a microphone, a decent microphone, so the audio quality is good, because I notice when you record podcasts in a car, you need the engine to be off. Otherwise, it makes too much background noise. So we were in a car park at night in a car. So just imagine that scene. Two 40-year-old men parked in a car park with a laptop and a microphone talking to each other. Okay. Now, yes, it was very weird. You will hear why we did this. In fact, I'll tell you now, Mrs. R&R's parents were here, so it was a bit weird for the Hellraiser to come around to my house and me to say, oh, we're going to go upstairs and record a podcast like two children. So we chose this, which we did actually do quite recently. That was in the daytime, so it was less weird. But I think there is some magic to it. Maybe it's a new route we could explore in this rock and roll English world. So yes, now, especially at the start of the podcast, it's not your standard start to a podcast. You will notice that immediately from the start of the podcast. And we also talk about something that we witnessed very early on in the podcast. Make sure you understand this, okay? Because we witnessed something very strange whilst trying to find a place to do the podcast, okay? And then we do talk about the gym. So I am going to leave you now. And here is the episode. I will talk to you at the end. Oh, before I do that, just remember my free 14-day challenge vocab for lazy people is starting tomorrow. So you need to sign up now. There is the link in the episode you are listening to right now. If you haven't done it before, it's bloody brilliant. Believe me. Okay. So make sure you do that. Pause the episode now and do that if you haven't already. And I will talk to you at the end. Happy listening. Right, here we go. What do I normally do? Hellraiser, how are you today? What are you doing? We've started.
You just didn't know how to start.
No,
you didn't know how to start.
I forgot that, but
why can you forget how to start? You do this. What number podcast is this?
Right, I've done lots of podcasts. I'm normally in my house doing a podcast. Now we are in the car park of the Horse and Groom pub.
Amen. I'm going to get some takeaway pints, probably in a second. So that could interrupt the podcast, but you forgetting how to introduce the podcast has already put a bit of a funny spin on it.
Well, speaking of spinning, my head is spinning.
Are you okay?
We're sitting in a car. The car's steamy, isn't it? Because it's.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with my car. It's always steamy.
You've got hot breath.
Maybe. And just so people know as well, we went to the car park, which listeners may remember, we did do a pod recently-ish with in the car, and we went to a car park. We went back to that car park. So it's currently 8 p.m. and there was one car in this car park, and people were actually having sex, weren't they? Well, we saw lots of moving in the car.
I told you that was what that car park was for, and we should have stayed there.
Which is exactly why I didn't want to stay there. So
you're so close-minded.
I do not want to be in a car next to two people that are having sex at 8 p.m. on a Thursday in a car park. That is outrageous behaviour. If it was like 2 a.m, I could, maybe think,
maybe they want to get home and get to bed before 2 a.m. They've probably got to work tomorrow. They just want to get out, have a good time, get home, cup of tea, bed before 9.
I'm shocked that was actually happening. The Hellraiser was obviously saying park next to them. Can you imagine that? It was a whole car park. There's no one there. One car. They were clearly having sex, and the Hellraiser saying park next to them.
You'll regret that when you're on your deathbed. You'll think, fuck, we should have done that. It's a missed opportunity. Those kind of things don't come around. They barely come around once.
I am a high-level member of society these days, an upstanding member of society. Okay.
We're doing a podcast in a car park anyway, outside a pub. You are not whatever you think you might be. You're not.
Admittedly, that kind of does take away from my upstanding credibility. But I certainly don't want to be associated with people having sex in a car at 8 p.m.
Too late.
Well, I drove straight out of there. Even though you didn't want me to, I drove straight out of there and come to a car park where it looks less weird. Always weird, but less weird.
Yeah, sure.
2
guys, steamed up windows, microphone, and a laptop. Middle of the night. Headlights are on.
Middle of the night. It's currently now 8:15.
It's 8:15. Yeah. Those guys have finished up and gone home.
Doesn't take long, does it? Well, we were supposed to be talking about the gym because I picked you up from the gym, didn't I? Good session.
Great session.
Yeah.
Really good session. Yeah. Really pushed those muscles, ligaments, tendons.
I still can't imagine you at the gym. It's just a sight.
You don't have to imagine it. You can come with me.
Doesn't feel right. You did send me your guest pass link.
Exactly.
You?
And you let it expire.
Well, you didn't say anything. You just sent me the link, and then the link said like guest pass, and I think I just didn't.
Self-explanatory, Mark. What do you want me to do? Write you a story?
I think I just didn't respond.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, and then it expired, just like our friendship. At the same time, you're trying to do something good for you. You're looking quite out of shape, and this was just a friendly invite to start taking care of yourself.
Also, you go to the most expensive gym in town.
Yeah, damn right. You can't put a price on health.
Because what those guest passes are to make me go and then think, oh, this is great, I'm going to sign up too. There's only one time. I wasn't going to get in shape with one time at the gym, was I?
Surely tasting heaven once is better than not at all.
Well, I go to the cheapest gym in town.
Do you actually go to the gym?
I went once this week.
Okay. I went
on Tuesday. I've tried to go every day, but haven't managed to. No, that's not true. I went twice. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well.
But yeah, I don't really stay. I only stay for like 20 minutes though.
How does that work?
Well, it's more of a thing just to wake me up.
We go early morning.
Yeah.
Oh.
You go end of the day?
Well, I've done a few of the 6 a.m. things, classes, but I just like sleeping a bit more.
You know what I think is, if you can go at 6, like that's real determination. You've got something about you, grit. Especially now you wake up at 6. It's dark. It's dark. It's cold. Yep. If you can get out there, you are. So that I just feel like I'm winning in life when I do that. Everyone can go in the evening. That's easy, isn't it?
It is. You're right.
Someone did say once.
It's the sucker's game, isn't it?
Someone did say anyone can stay up late, but it takes discipline to wake up early.
Oh man, I love that. Who was that? Was that
I can't remember the name.
Doctor?
Probably me.
It could have been you, actually. That was you.
That one would just get associated to me, I think, shouldn't it?
But no, gym is yes, it's going good. I particularly enjoy the sauna. If you're interested.
It sounds like you're really working
out. Just
there.
have an hour sauna and then leave. Really dehydrated.
Really.
See like a few shift changeovers and have a shower and leave. Yeah. But the strange thing about this particular gym is it's a bit posy, isn't it?
It's a posh gym. Virgin because Virgin existed in Italy, so that, in my mind it exists everywhere.
Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. But one of the most annoying things is in the sauna you kind of expect a bit of quiet time, and it's fairly regular that someone's having a phone conversation with their AirPods. And someone came in, sat next to me the other day, got out their phone stand, put it there, and started watching a series.
Oh my God, that is fucking outrageous, isn't it? My head is. I've had a stressful day at work, and thinking about that, of someone doing that, my head is pounding of just how stressed out I would be. Like, what is wrong with people? What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. It's quite sad, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did they have headphones at least watching the series?
Yeah, but that's irrelevant.
Oh no, but okay, but at least. And
just now, someone was eating a chocolate bar in there. Genuinely. He just opened a Snickers and started chomping on a Snickers in a sauna. I can't think of anything stranger than doing
well,
that.
I mean, you told me last time we spoke, basically every time you go to the gym, you immediately go to the pub afterwards.
Yeah, that's a celebration.
Well, this person obviously having a celebration directly in the sauna.
I'm not going to have a pint in the sauna, am I?
And when you were telling me about the gym, because it is quite pricey, isn't it? But you had broken it down for me into how many pints of beer it is a week.
Exactly.
How many was it again?
3.5.
3.5 pints of beer a week.
Yeah.
So what? A pint of beer is like £6 now.
Yeah.
So that's what? 3.5. So 21 £21 a week.
Exactly.
Which is 3.5 pints of beer.
Exactly. That's not. And when you break it down like that.
Yeah, that's still like more than like £80 a month.
Yeah, but it's 3.5 pints a week. If you class it like that, it's easier to quantify, and then you can just take that and put that somewhere else.
That is the classic, which I think happens of when you like try to justify spending a lot of money.
Of course.
I always do that as well. You think, well, it's only 3.5 pints a week, but then the thing is, for that argument to be valid, you would have to stop drinking 3.5 pints a week. But if you're going to the pub every time, like you go to the gym...
It's a classic problem. It's a classic problem.
Your argument doesn't really...
I'm actually celebrating probably having 3.5 pints extra.
Are my lights still on? Shit. Yeah. Oh, if we get a flat battery...
I would love that.
Oh, fuck.
See if the horn still works. Yeah, it still works.
Is that the battery? The horn? No. Oh, fucking if we get a flat battery. We've only been... How long have we been here?
No, don't worry about it. I can give you a push start. I've just been to the gym.
Mrs. R&R's dad's here. He's good at stuff. They're visiting. They were visiting last time we recorded this. I think, weren't they? That's why we're here.
Actually, in the car.
Well, no, I was thinking I might have to call him if I've got a flat battery. I could say, just take my bike, a cycle down here, bring some jump lead. I know you'd need another car, wouldn't you? No,
you could bring a battery. You might have, but anyway, I think you'll be all right. I think we'll be fine.
Right. Okay.
Are we talking about fitness?
Yeah.
Do you got any fitness stories? Have you? How is that ankle? Your dodgy ankle?
Oh, it's a nightmare. Always a nightmare, mate.
Yeah.
But still, you know.
Yeah.
For example, when I did that, doctor said to me, "You'll never play football again."
That is.
Didn't listen.
Yeah, you wild man.
That's me.
And have you paid the price for that?
Well, they say I will do later in life.
Play football again?
No. Pay the price.
What is the price?
Arthritis.
Oh.
That's what they said anyway. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
You can just get one of those. I mean, it's not a big deal, is it? You just probably skate or something. Just get one skate.
Good idea. I do have some other questions about the gym. Now, do you prefer working out alone or with a gym buddy?
I mean, I don't have a gym buddy, so I've not got much choice. But my brother did come a couple of times because he actually took me up on my free guest pass.
Oh yeah, it was good.
It was great. Yeah, it's just good. It's good to work out.
I went with my brother the other day.
Should we have a sibling gym session?
You know, but
the four of us.
I wasn't a big fan though.
Of your brother?
No, of going with my brother.
Why?
In the past, I went with Corporal Coma as well to the gym. Only a few times.
How is he? How does he push it? Turn up to 11?
Oh, he turns up to 11. Yeah. Well, so when we got in there, it was very evident very quickly that he had literally never been to a gym in his life. And we were about 37, 38 at the time.
What do you mean?
Well, he just sort of looked at me like a lost boy. It was like, what the hell do I need to do? And I was like, right, well, you need to pick up one of these. But yeah, I'm not a fan of someone with you though, because it's like then you want to listen to music, and then they got to talk. You got to take out your earphones. It's kind of like
that is actually a bit of a problem. I went with Ad, our friend Kingy, and
to the posh gym. How many guest passes have you got then?
No, I went to the country club.
Oh, his gym.
Yeah,
right.
he's actually got quite a posh.
Yeah, even posher.
Even posher. Yeah, it's like horses and shit like that. Not in the gym.
You can ride a horse as part of one of your physical activities.
Not static bikes, it's static horses. Static fox hunting. No. So obviously, you're going for the gym. I took my headphones, got on the bike, put the headphones in, and started cycling. And he's like, "What are you doing?"
You've got to talk to me.
He said, "What are you doing, mate?" I said, "Well, I'm cycling." He goes, "Yeah, we're gonna chat, aren't we?" Well, I prefer just to get in the zone. He said, "No, I've invited you here. We're having a chat."
I mean, yeah, that is ridiculous. But I would never, even if that was me. Let's say I invited you to my really posh gym. Let's say I go to a really posh gym, okay?
Yeah.
And even if I wanted to talk to you, I would still never say, "Can you take them out so I can talk to you?" It's just the most pathetic thing to say to a friend, isn't it? "Can you please take out your headphones because I really want to talk to you?"
He did the same when we did the park run in town. I was putting the headphones in. He went, "Oh, all right. Is it like that? Is it? We're running 5 kilometres. What do you want me to do? Talk to you for half an hour?"
Oh, God. So, yeah, I remember once going for a run so I think I was at university. And I said, "I'm going to go for a run." And my housemate said, "I'll come with you." And I was like, "I don't want you to come with me." And then he wanted to talk. And it's like, you're out of breath.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What are you doing tomorrow night?" And you're like,
I can't focus on that. I think I'm going to die.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. Do you think you've become more antisocial as you've gotten older?
No, I think I've become more social.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because that was at university. That was when I was younger. Now I love chatting.
Yeah, chatting isn't being social. I mean, you just chat shit, don't you?
I chat to anyone now.
Is that good?
That's being social, isn't it?
I don't know.
I really love chatting. You know what? I love chatting to strangers now.
Do they love it?
Not sure. That's
the thing, isn't it?
Question.
Who was the last stranger you spoke to?
Good question. Don't know if this counts as.
Do you talk to strangers in the gym?
No. Well, at the gym. Oh, this is another question somewhere. Do you ever feel a bit self-conscious? Because I go to the gym, obviously not being the strongest. Haven't been in the gym when I was in a rhythm. I was pretty built, mate. I was pretty built.
I didn't. When was this?
Well, it's been 2 times in my life when I've been really built. When I did boxing, did I ever tell you that?
I didn't know that.
Well, when I was about 5.
Got it.
And,
Got it.
Honestly, there's a photo of me when I'm 5, and I am built like a brick shithouse.
But your frame hasn't changed in size since then, has it?
So
no, you've just lost the muscle definition.
And another time was just before COVID. That was where I hit my peak.
Really?
Because a friend who was a personal trainer told me that I was in good shape. So.
Fuck! Wow.
Yeah, I know. Best. You never forget a compliment like that, do you?
No matter how long ago it was.
I think I've mentioned that in the pod like 10 times. It's unbelievable. It's on my stag do.
And he was probably saying it just to get repeat business as well.
No, it was on my stag do because we went to the things in Budapest, the baths outside.
Yeah.
I was wearing shorts, and he was like, "Fuck me."
Talking about your penis.
No. Well, I don't think he was actually that impressed. He just said, "You're in decent shape. You're in good. Maybe good was the adjective, not decent."
What was he looking at when you were saying
this? My massive muscles.
I've known you for 30 years, and I don't think I've ever seen. Well, no, I mean, neither. But none of us are really a muscly crew, are we? We're not gym bros, I would say.
No. Well, this is what I'm saying. This is why I feel self-conscious, because when you see the gym bros,
fuck them.
I'm just a bit like, oh. So that's why I don't talk to people at the gym, because I kind of feel a bit like, I don't know, bit.
Do you feel like you don't belong in the gym?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, because now, this is what I was going to say.
You're a good guy.
This is what I was going to say. So now, when I'm doing like a deadlift, right?
Yeah. I don't do those, but yeah.
Well, when I do, I now just lift the bar with no weights, because the bar's still like 20k. It's 20 kgs, yeah.
I'm not into that side of the gym.
So I don't put any weights on it. And then you got the person next to you who's putting on like 100 kgs.
Yeah, but what's the point?
And then I'm just lifting the bar with no weights on, but still heavy, still 20.
Well, I don't doubt that.
So yeah, just feel a bit self-conscious.
Is the bar
really.
on its own 20 kgs?
Yeah. If you get a big bar, I think. That's what my personal trainer friend told me anyway. So it must be true.
Must be true. All of the bars everywhere in the world are 20 kgs.
Well, they're heavy.
Doesn't matter, Mark.
They're
it's
heavy.
all in the head. It's all in the mind.
They are heavy.
If it's psychologically, it's 20 kg. It is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just starting again. I'm going to build up to that again. I think Why
don't we go weightlifting together?
Pre-COVID. I thought you said you don't do weights.
Yeah,
What do you do then at the gym?
I just walk around a bit, go in the sauna.
Well, I can imagine, yeah. Like I said, I just
There's
can't.
a good cafe there.
I can't see it. You at the gym. It's just not.
But you better witness it. You could have witnessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swim. We got a swimming pool there. I do the swimming. I'll do some weights. Usual things.
Right. Are you doing swimming?
Walk around a bit.
You like swimming?
I love swimming.
Yeah.
Love to swim.
It is the most boring thing. Can't even wear headphones.
Good. It's just you in the water.
Yeah.
And
and your thoughts.
And your thoughts. Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
I have to get out quite quickly.
Exactly.
But it's good to be with your thoughts for 20 seconds.
Because that exact thing happened to me the last time I went swimming.
What, you just got caught up in your thoughts? You nearly drowned.
And then after 20 seconds, I was out the pool. After getting lapped, meaning getting overtaken by a 75-year-old woman about 5 times, and I was panting, and I just thought, this is not for me. And that was embarrassing, because then I was mates with a few people at the gym there. This was when I was living in Italy. And then they were all like, I thought you were going swimming today. And I was like, yeah, no, I couldn't hack it. So I'm back here.
Oh, Mark, that's a shame.
Not
Don't let
a
it go like that. Talking of competing with kids, I've also started kickboxing. Did I tell you that?
I think
Probably
you did.
I've been boring everyone about it. But anyway, so I did my sample class like a while ago.
Something like a guest pass thing.
Yeah.
Did someone give you a guest pass?
Yeah, that's exactly it. They said, you can go on Tuesday if you want. So I was fine, great. Got there, and there was like a kids class that kind of, just closed down.
Punching kids?
They left. And then another bunch of kids came. Oldest was about, I'd say 12, 13. And then I had to train with them. We were doing and I said to the guy, why didn't you tell me that this was a kids class? And he said, no, all ages are welcome, but it's just, there's mostly kids in this class. I'm 40 years old. What do you expect me to do? I'm running around in circles with kids. This is not good for anyone.
Their parents were probably watching and thinking...
Parents came early to pick up the kids. And I was... Just like, who the fuck is this old guy with his red head? It looks like he's about to explode.
So, unfortunately, we do need to stop the episode there, and it will continue tomorrow in the R&R family membership area. So if you are interested in listening to the rest, things do turn a bit crazy, as you can hear from this very small snippet where the Hellraiser was testing out his drawing skills. I mean, the car... Maybe we should take a picture of how steamed these windows are, because it is obscene.
So draw another cock and ball?
No, do not draw that. For fuck's sake.
That's a bigger one.
My God. If you didn't hear what he was drawing, just rewind that, okay? But just try to imagine, this is the Hellraiser. He's drawing pictures on a steamed up car. You can probably guess. Anyway, so let's have a look at some of the vocab from this episode. So a couple of other things I want to bring up, not always vocab, kind of vocab related grammar. One is the difference between breath and breathe. So your breath, because we mentioned how maybe when you go swimming you are out of breath, and I think we also mentioned it a couple of other times, your breath. People can have bad breath, for example, like that smell when someone's talking can be bad breath. That is your breath. However, the verb breathe, like that, has an E on the end. They are different words. Breath, no E at the end. Breathe, E at the end. Okay? And I mentioned we had done a pod in a car recently-ish. Now that ish we add to the end of a word to say more or less. Now we normally add it to the end of an adjective to say like it's blue-ish. Or sometimes even I'll see you at 8-ish for like a time. I did it in a kind of jokingly way, but it is something that we often do. We did a pod recently-ish. You just add that ish at the end to say more or less. Another piece of strange grammar that the Hellraiser used, where he said, I told you that was what that car was for. In that sentence, did you notice the word that is next to each other twice? He said, well, once. He said, I told you that was what the car was for. I told you that was what the car is for. Now, that is a that is a correct sentence in English. Sounds very strange, but it is correct. Although if you are writing, best to try and avoid that. However, in speaking, a common thing. I mentioned how I am an upstanding member of society. So upstanding member, a good member of society. And the Hellraiser said that I'm looking quite out of shape, which was very nice of him. So not looking great. And then when the Hellraiser was like saying I was out of shape, I said I went to the gym twice last week. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Basically to say, look, you're wrong, I'm right. Okay? That's the end of the argument. And I mentioned how if you can go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, you've got something about you. So if you've got something about you, you have something extra, the X factor, let's say. Then the Hellraiser said the gym he goes to is a bit posy. So people like posing, taking selfies, stuff like that. We also had some vocabulary about starting a car, because I remember my lights were on. I had left my lights on. I'm not sure if you got that part. In the middle of the podcast, I just said, oh no, my lights are still on. And I was worried about having a flat battery, meaning the battery might have finished. And the Hellraiser said he can give me a push start. So that is when someone pushes the car, and it starts again, a push start. And I mentioned how we might need some jump leads. So they're the things that you need when you put the car to another car. They are called jump leads. The Hellraiser said that his brother took him up on the free guest pass offer. So you take someone up on an offer, you say, yes, I will do that. I also mentioned how I got lapped by an old woman. So you get lapped when they're going round the track and then they go faster and they keep going round you. And I mentioned how I was panting. So panting like that, because I couldn't hack swimming. So I couldn't hack it. I couldn't manage it. So that's it for today. I will see you all in a couple of weeks. Don't forget my free 14-day vocab for lazy people challenge is starting tomorrow. So make sure you do it. And that's about it. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Talk to you very soon. But in the meantime, just keep on rocking, baby.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.